You know, there's another thing the devil does to people. He says, well, thinking about it is as bad as doing it. Why don't you go ahead and do it anyway? You're already defiled by thinking about it. So you say, well, I thought about it, so I'm defiled, so I might as well go on. So you go on, and then you're stuck. Because you didn't feel as bad when you thought about it, but now you've done it, you want to die.
Hi family, welcome to the channel once again family. This is another powerful sermon from Pastor Chris, and he addresses an issue that happens every year, that is Valentine's Day. You are aware that family, we are about to approach Valentine, and seriously guys, now Valentine has become an open door for sin. You are aware that during this very month of February, many people have planned, to fornicate and use this as a means or as a channel to sin. Now Pastor Chris took time and addresses Valentine and addresses fornication, how the devil is using Valentine as a means to lure Christians to sin. And he even made mention that even if you pray before you sin, you've sinned. And now the devil has even changed the name now to Chocolate Day, right? Even if it is still Chocolate Day, it is still leading people to sin. Let us listen as Pastor Chris talks about this deep problem in the church today.
Look at there. With all the celebrations of Valentine, where a young girl feels that she's got the divine responsibility for her virginity to be destroyed by a young guy because she's celebrating Valentine. A world stupid young man thinks that that's the day for him to experience sex. Now the body is not for fornication, but for the Lord. And the Lord for the body. What is fornication? What is fornication? You see, let's call a spade a spade. If you sleep with a guy or a guy who's not your husband, or the guy sleeps with a girl who's not his wife, whether or not you're getting married tomorrow morning, you have committed what the Bible calls fornication. That's what you committed. Even if you prayed before you started. Oh yeah. You know, that devil is a deceiver. They could join their hands and say, Father, as we join our hands and make our hearts one, we are planning for tomorrow. Sin is sin. You know, there's another thing the devil does to people. He says, well, thinking about it is as bad as doing it. Why don't you go ahead and do it anyway? You're already defiled by thinking about it. So you say, well, I thought about it, so I'm defiled, so I might as well go on. So you go on, and then you're stuck. Because you didn't feel as bad when you thought about it, but now you've done it, you want to die. Oh yeah. The Bible says a man is tempted. Hear this. A man is tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Lust, when it has conceived, bringeth forth sin. Sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. That's what the Bible says. Are you here? Well. He says, no, why we read it? The Bible tells us here, now the body is not for fornication, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. It is not for fornication. Did you hear this? He's telling you what your body was fashioned for. It's not a sex machine. Did you hear that? There are things that are done to the human body, and your lifespan is shortened. Fornication is one of them. It shortens the lifespan. You know, you may not use a pornographic magazine. You may decide to watch a film. A blue film, maybe. Maybe in your house. Maybe in the theater. One and the same thing.
Family, as all of you heard from Pastor Chris, it is so clear Now you see, the devil is challenging this, or is using this as a means to lure Christians to sin. And this is a very important issue, family, because if at the end of the day, when you celebrate Valentine's Day and you sin, and what's the essence of you even trying to celebrate it? Do you know something? Even I remember last year, upon research, last year Valentine, I heard that even condoms, right, was shortened. So you can see how people were having sex and fornicating because of the name of love, because it is termed as a amount of love. Family, the devil is cunning and will always want us to falter in the things we do. It is part of his plan to lure us from the saving grace of God so that he will use us for his purpose. But thank God for the sermon that Pastor Chris has thrown light on these plans of the enemy. Now, I love when he also made the mention that even if you plan to pray before you sin, many Christians, the devil has, spoken into their mind that, you can pray before you sin, or why won't you sin? No, because thinking about it is still doing it. So why won't you do it? So this is the issue, family. The devil is, telling lies into many ears of Christians, and just to lure them to sin. But family, let us take heed and follow what God has planned for us. Thank you very much for watching, family. I will see you in the next video. God richly bless you.